EA Sports.
Sadly, I downgraded at my old line.
Presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers.
It's windy, man.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real.
That's why we never play in Carolina.
Should be a fun one. Off we go.
Well, it was heavy rain the last time we were in San Francisco. Santa Clara.
I'd rather play in heavy rain.
On the ready. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup.
Right to the air to open this one up. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Panthers, come on, come on. 18, Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, 49ers.
On the set. 18, Rattler, 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll look to throw.
We were skedaddling in that pocket.
Intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Down. They'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19! Gravity line!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side
Oh,
down the
hey,
field.
get to him
It's
down.
complete. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready! 18, 5, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forced up. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll walk him out at the 2-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 68 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Well, I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. And let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete, right side. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Quick hitting slant there. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
They'll send a man in motion left. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll air one out. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, How are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. Just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready, check up.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
Shut up.
And that one incomplete.
And that That's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They'll look to throw again. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Panthers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Headed left. Buying time. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panthers 19, 19, Tiger 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Got going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. Panthers will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Panthers 40, 49ers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on third down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left him with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Trying to run it to the right on this jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some open.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball. Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw.
37-yard line.
Fires to the sideline. That is complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Panther first down. Middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
Ready? Set.
Slot man in motion right.
70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
That's taken at about the 14, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Going for it all. That defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
On the set. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he got that all wrong. It goes straight out of bounds. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The 49ers out to punt this one as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. Force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whenever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
they've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Shot 60, shot 60 Eagles, 60
We're going to put a
Eagles.
man in motion to the right. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now, faking the give. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Bronco 80.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. We're about ready now for the punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.